first sign we Allah so to Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam na the ride we move on from Mecca to Palestine. This ride we they call the Burak. We move Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam in Jibril from Mecca to Palestine. This ride is been so fast to an extent that Rasul say is yada'u hafirahu inda muntaha tarafihi. When the ride is outside the eye the tap, when he send one foot na they stop. Remember place where people Mecca people them in the travel 2 months. That ride caught them inside half of the night. They don't reach. Now I make the Mecca people let me so surprised. Muhammad, who said we go for 2 months? You say you don't go there 1 night. How you manage? Now for see how fast that ride they been there, the Burak. That speed where that ride been take within half night from Mecca, it don't reach inside Palestine. This is now one big sign where Allah so to Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam. And as we been they tell we people them, when Rasul come for take the ride begin to stagger. Now in Jibril talk to the ride, he say he say wallahi ma rakibaka akramu min hada. He say take your time ride. He say wallahi, he say you not get nobody will ride you 8 pounds. All the prophets they will know us. You not get nobody will ride you, we get respect to Allah like this man, so steady. Indeed, when Jibril talk to the ride here, he listen, this is another sign for us, we Allah so to Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. When Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam arrived in Palestine with Jibril, after we don't tie the ride, who say for tire? Jibril asked Rasul alayhi salatu wasalam, Isi ya Muhammad, hal sa'alta rabbaka an yuriyaka hur al-in? Isi, oh Muhammad, if you not ask Allah one day, let's show you the woman in Al-Jannah, we them call hur al-in. Then the Prophet say yes. Isi, look at them, Sidoy, and I go say salam to them. Rasul alayhi salatu wasalam come meet them, he give them salam. He ask them na udana them. Then say, na'nu nisa'un hisan. Nisa'u rijalin abrar. Isi nuqu falam yadranu wa khullidu falam yamutu. The woman then say, we na the woman them, we na fine woman them. Isi woman them for good man them within the camp. Isi Allah clean we mess no deeper way. Isi Allah keep we forever. Isi anybody we meet we na everlasting finish no day. This na one big sign we Allah display to Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam before they go up. Among them good signs, then the way Allah so to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Now follow Rasul meet with all the prophets, them with them in numbers. He read the salah with them, and Allah select them for be the imam. When Jibril they enter inside the masjid, they meet huge number of people. Them Rasul tinap na the line. Time reach for prayer, then call them tinap prayer. Then all tinap na safa. Jibril just hold the prophet in hand, he push him before. He say go lead the people in salah. The prophet pray with them. After we the non pray, Jibril alayhi salatu wasalam ask we Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. He say, Ya Muhammad, he say, hal tadri man salla wara'aka. He say, Muhammad, he say, you know that pray you? The Prophet say, no. He say, salla wara'aka kullu nabiyyin ba'athahu Allah. You see, any prophet where Allah be not sent before you, you see Allah to line them all bear you, not them pray bear you. So, salawatullahi wa salamu alayhi. Now, in make them they call him Imamul Mursalin, Imam for all the prophets them where Allah sent. And this now goodness and prestige and respect for this ummah. They Allah give boku salat and salam to Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Amongst the signs, then they check for where Allah satellite from Muhammad alayhi salatu wa salam. Now the physical contact with the prophet being get with the sama them, all in 7 heavens, them then sama. If they pass any sama we pass Jibril, they knock the Malaika, they ask man, is he Jibril, is he woman ma'aka, Udadi with you, is he Muhammad, is he waqad bu'itha ilay, then don't send to Ram, is he yes, the Malaika open. He enter. Let Rasul get the physical body contact for contact the sama them from 1 to 7. And he meet them prophets, then they inside the first sama as we say meet Adam, inside the second sama Yahya and Zachariah, Inside the third Sama, I meet Prophet Yusuf. Inside the fourth Sama, I meet Prophet Idris. Inside the fifth Sama, Prophet Harun. Inside the sixth Sama, Prophet Musa. Inside the seventh Sama, Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam. This is a big sign where Allah saw to Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Now, among the signs, them again, where Allah saw to Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam, nada worship house, where na Baitul Ma'mur, where Allah swear to inside Surah Tur wa Tur wa kitabim masturin fi raqim manshuri wal Baitul Ma'mur. Baitul Ma'mur, then say na centered house up, then say then center them, then align them to the Kaaba. It means say if we candle to the Kaaba, being the candle. Like how we self get that Kaaba for tawaf and worship, where Allah make a mathabata linasi wa amna. Nasudi Malika sense get them Baitul Ma'mur within the praise and grace Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We Quran they tell you say yusabbihuna al-layla wa nahara la yafturun. See the Malika them. Then they continue for worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They know they tire. Then self then get that house. Idina the sama usabi'a. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam say Abu Sida house. He say fa idha yadkhuluhu kullu yawmin sab'una alfa malakin thumma la ya'udun. You see, for any blessed day, 70,000 Malika, then they go worship in that house day. Then they know they return again. It means say any day na fresh 70,000 in the camp. This is a number where nobody knows. Allah say, wa ma ya'lamu junuda rabbika illa hu. This is a big thing where Allah said to Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Sheikh Fuad, among the ayats where Allah said to Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Now, for let's see Jibril na in real picture. You see Jibril as a malaika, the way how Allah make him, not to human form, the way how Jibril did. Lefole Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam asiyam of the Quran says thumma dana fatadalla fakana qaba qawsaini aw adna fa awha ila abdihi ma awha. Allah say wa laqad ra'ahu nazlatan ukhra. You see, Rasul see the Prophet and not that see again. You know, say we don't see and I want him. We want him. They go see Prophet Jibril. He don't cover the space. We run go to you. If you see Zamiluni. You see, I don't see something fearful. You see Jibril they again upside. You see an up one. You see an down one. In the picture where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make him. This na been big sign to Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam because Jibril. In feathers them we get we bokusi to me at 600. One grey one if you spread them so they cover the space. For the Rasul see them kind picture then they able be around and able courage and take them. Na big thing to Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam and I respect also for this woman. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala so big thing to Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam. Allah saw him the Jannah, Allah saw him the Nar when the Jahannam. Allah saw this to the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam. Boku hadith then they inside sunnah boku Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam they tell some of the things them we picture on al-Jannah. Some of the things them we pick on al-Jahannam. We are with the big we woman them with the big padding, no hard feelings with the report what we get. So then nobody no feel say na something we na attack like na what Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam tell na with the report. Rasul say thumma tala'tu fi an-nar. You see, I see Jahannam. You see, fara'aytu akthara ahliha an-nisa. You see, I see most of the people in within the inside a woman. Akthara ahliha an-nisa. Sheikh Fuad is about here no one. I don't want to let the enemy of this system use this for weakening with sisters them. Okay. Because some people think use them for weakening with sisters them. You see, when I want Islam, then say most of them are fire when they go. Not to that you mean. When somebody they tell you what's in the reality, they tell you for lay escape. Yeah. When person tell you she rebel dinner, he want to tell you she wrong. Clear? True. Now it makes some time Rasul alayhi salatu wasalam one time na Medina. Where even they talk to the woman them, he say, Ya ma'ashara nisa, he say, tasaddaqna, fa inni ra'aytukunna akthara ahli nar. He say, the woman, they say, una pull charity, Sarah. He say, because I see most of women inside Jahannam, Now, if one woman being so bold for asking the Prophet, he said, Lima ya Rasulallah, why? He said, لِأَنَّ كُنَّ تَكْفُرْنَ الْأَشِيرَ وَتُكْثِرْنَ اللَّعْنَ. He said, because most of winner, he said, are ungrateful to somebody who do good for winner. If you guarantee one day not guarantee, you say one day not do good for me. What took la'na and woman then the leg for sweat too much. Now woman they go see this one because like Allah pull hand by you. Like God make me around pull all them thing and they say that na a cause, but it not mean say you know for make effort. Make effort let you not be one of them. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam continue for tell you some of the things them. Where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala saw him the Jahannam. Rasul say, Uridat alayya an-nar. He said, then present the fire to me as him. He said, Fara'aytu fiha imra'atan min bani Israel. He said, I see one woman inside from the Israelite people them. He said, Tu'addabu fi hirra. He said, then they punish him for sake of puss. What thing he do with the puss? He said, Rabatatha. He said, he tied the puss. فَلَمْ تُطْعِمْهَا وَلَمْ تَدَعْهَا تَأْكُلُ مِنْ خَشَاشِ الْأَرْضِ. This woman hold this puss here, he tie him in this wall here. He tie the puss. He not left feed the puss, he not left him for go friend feeding. He tie until the puss die. He said, for sake of that puss, the Allah go sentence and Jahannam. He said, I see that woman. Yes, Sheikh, if it is not the case, then punish person in Jahannam for puss. What about that person, the way they go life and person? And make them ulam, then carry them go to prison. Then go lock in a prison, they know they check on them, they know they give them food. Or that person, they will look in company, man. They accuse them for lie. He ulam, he kill them, or he ulam, he sentence them for life. What thing will be that person there in case? If he be say puss, Allah act for so, and revenge for so. What about human being? We get respect past all things in this world. We Allah say, وَلَقَدْ كَرَمْنَا بَنِي آدَمَ. This is not just a sample for tell say the right of we and the right of the animal. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala no they compromise them. Anybody will misbehave na anybody will oppress the people in anybody will advantage the people in anybody will knock the people in let you know say Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala they tell and say inna rabbaka labil mirsad. Allah say a day wait for you. You said will come the day waiting they knock you. Very importantly we know that from their lessons there we go the less for the advantage people them. We go the less for the oppressed people them. We go the less for the rogue people them. We go the less for beat people them unnecessarily. While we not get better proof to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Yawm al-Qiyamah Allah say then wala yadhlimu rabbuka ahada. Allah know the rogue nobody and he know the rogue for nobody. All man go get a right. Even to an extent the prophet they say that cow way been get horn, he bought that way not get horn. Allah they go wicked them, they give the way not been get horn way them but for 20 young and the way bottom. If you be see this now we tin animal them. What thing will be with kids before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? This will be a lesson and a reminder also, Sheikh Fuad. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, like how you see the Jahannam, now so you see the Al-Jannah. Rasul they tell me inside one hadith, he say, اطلعت في الجنة فرأيت أكثر أهلها الفقراء واطلعت في النار فرأيت أكثر أهلها النساء. Rasul say, when I see Jannah, you see, I see most of the people them waiting there inside are them poor people them. When I see Jahannam, you see I find out say most of the one them waiting there inside are women them. This na Rasul tell we say poor people them to Jannah. Because the money people then get checkpoint big one first before then they go Jannah. According to some of we scholars, them poor people and they go to Jannah, then see don't they something 50,000 a year before some money man then join them. Because that man will be get only 10 million. When they don't check him for in 10 million, you don't do now go you don't go so. You go see the wait. This man will get now 200 billion. Then get for check him for that 200 billion, you get for take 10 before you pass. So if you go Al Jannah self, that fakir that poor person they go don't go the then you know they wait. Then also Sheikh Fuad, the people them way them poor, then easy for talk to. You know, see the prophets, then atba, then followers, then poor people, then lay people. Then. Now this them been told Prophet Noah, ما نراك اتبعك إلا الذين هم أراذلنا بادي الرأي وما نرى لكم علينا من فضل. Then say Noah, then say we will not believe your system, safe. One thing we make we not believe your system. Then say because now poor people they no more, lay people they no more, then follow you. People them way they know they think twice. As you tell them no more, they don't believe. You see now them follow you. You see now them poor people they are now then get for enter Arjana first. This Arab man them way them go to the king na Rome. The king go interview them, but the prophet better one. You see every one man come out to winner. You see this man they claim say in a prophet. You see I get some questions there why I ask una. I want to reach no more to a result if in a true prophet or not a true prophet. One of the questions where the king asked Abu Sufyan, you see this man where they call to Islam to insist them, other than the answer them. You see na the lay people them or na the hierarchy people them, the money man them. Abu Sufyan bin feel say don't get point for sabotage the prophet. He say na so poor people lay people na then they follow them. Na in the king say he say yes, he see this man a prophet. He say because them poor one day all the time na the followers of the prophet them. He take that for identify the prophethood of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Even we young prophet during Qurayshi in time. Then when they meet the prophet, then they tell and say, them hierarchy, and then they can meet the prophet, then say, Rasul, we want listen to your message, but we no go sit down with them poor Sahaba them. Abdullah ibn Mas'ud, Khabbab ibn al-Arati, Ammar ibn Yasir, Bilal, follow we sit down with them one day. It mess up we know they sit down with them. So drive them, we can listen to you. As the Prophet Kiwa listened to them, Allah sent warning. وَلَا تَطْرُدِ الَّذِينَ يَدْعُونَ رَبَّهُمْ بِالْغَدَاةِ وَالْعَشِيِّ يُرِيدُونَ وَجْهَهُ مَا عَلَيْكَ مِنْ حِسَابِهِمْ مِنْ شَيْءٍ وَمَا مِنْ حِسَابِكَ عَلَيْهِمْ مِنْ شَيْءٍ فَتَطْرُدَهُمْ فَتَكُونَ مِنَ الظَّالِمِينَ قرآن سي وَكَذَلِكَ فَتَنَّا بَعْضَهُمْ بِبَعْضٍ لِيَقُولُوا أَهَؤُلَاءِ مَنَّ اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِمْ مِنْ بَيْنِنَا Allah say, Alaysa Allahu bi'a'lama bishakirin. Allah tell the prophet, say, no drive them, no push them when them foul, no push them from Yusuf. He say, left them. He say, if you push them no more, you don't rogue them. He say, now so we try the people them with money and poverty. For let the money people, they look the poor one and say, hey, they were and then they go Aljana the left way. Allah say, you know people them way they grateful and then thankful for them. So it make the poor people them. Allah's prophet say when Asi Aljana is in then Asi Boku because they are mostly they're ready for follow. Not you know the way they stop them. Somebody we don't get money, they pompous, they proud, you know, easy for convince. Na so Quran say Kalla innal insana la yattagha arra'a kustaghna. If somebody as he gets something no more, you don't ace in shoulder small. For you able to talk to right, accept you. And practically we they see I'm now waiting they happen. If you go na their lecture, if they go na their lesson, if they go side and they read it in, if they go na then gathering, then Islamic gathering. Most of the people them way they meet then are lay people. When you go another side, you go meet the high one and they na make Rasul. If you look the hadith, you see what in they happen, you go no say this na true prophet from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Say most of the one them way in the go Jannah na the fukara. Most of the one they way see na Jahannam, they say na the woman. Let Allah protect all of we. You experience what in be happening inside Ramadan. No. And you experience because now you have been the chairperson. When we invite people them na this strong here for witness people them where they don't have faced the Quran. More than 100 picking them they don't have faced the Quran. We scatter invitation na all sign of Freetown. But I believe so Yusuf been see the type people them where them being attended. Sure. Issue of Quran inside first month. We hope say anybody then tell you go Russian for committee. But you been see the lay people them where them been did that day. Few other people them where na hierarchy people they defend them no more than 3. You go really see what the Rasul they talk how it manifest they come in practice. When if na been other thing them may call the that day like something like party business or something like politics business, the type people them way for being CC then they self do. This one more they tell you say Rasul alayhi salatu wasalam it not been they talk from himself in huwa illa wahyun you have when this blind person can meet the prophet he want ask a question waiting they call Abdullah ibn Maktum. He meet the prophet, he won't ask him question, but he meet the prophet busy with the big car freedom. They talk to them, Abu Jahal. This man comes here, I won't ask you, prophet, you know they see. The prophet ignore him, he talk to them big one them. Allah blame him for that. Abasa wa tawalla, an ja'ahu al-a'ma, wa ma yudrika la'allahu yazzakka, aw yadhakkaru fatanfa'uhu dhikra, amma man istaghna, fa anta lahu tasadda. The one we no want na you the fella, the one we want you left him, not do him again. This not been blamed to Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So if you then say the poor people them na them force go na jannah, it justifiable. You can able justify them based on what you they see. And see when you see something practically, what they call ainal yaqeen, you see I'm not to tell you, you go trust them and believe them more. Plus the trust we will get for Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam tell we say inside this faithful journey, this godly journey, this correct journey, this company, this good company journey where it tell we the goodness of loan, credit, we the credit person, you know they take interest in hand. We the loan person, we the trust person. It tell we the goodness we the bienam. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam say ra'aytu laylata husriya bi مكتوب على باب الجنة الصدقة بأشر أمثالها والقرض ب18 ضعف. You see when the day we go this Isra, it's reach na one domot. Asina the Al-Jannah the right say anybody we give Sarah, Allah they double them for you 10 times. But anybody we give a loan to us we need them, you not take credit from them, you not do them for anything, you do them for Allah. Allah they multiply your payment to 18. Samantha Asha. If in a sarai pull to 10, if in a loan you give correct loan, Allah they multiply them to 18. This one, it been really took with Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam. The Prophet asked Jibril, he said, Ya Jibril, ma balul qard afdalu min as-sadaqah. He said, Jibril, why make being loan credit? He said, in goodness beaucoup, a reward beaucoup pasara. Jibril tell us, he say, Inna sa'ila qad yas'alu wa indahu, wal mustaqridu la yastaqridu illa min haja. He say, bigger man can come big, he get something with him. He say, but when person come with you, they ask for loan for credit. It means in a need na infuse to you, because they can't spray a water in face to you. Then they need. And when you solve your need, Allah they solve you need more. But bigger man, he can come big, he gets. Person can big, he get 1 million, still the work I say fisabilillah. But when somebody come to you say, Sheikh Fuad, nothing only for his house today. Salary, my money don't know, hope forget salary. Do I want to trust me 1 million? By the end of the month, they can't pay you. You take a you no ask him for nothing, you not tell nobody, then he can't take him back, he can't turn on you. The big problem you don't solve for that person. Now they need in Islam look. Somebody with the credit, he needs something more than you are with the big.
And indeed,
yes, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he continue for tell we some of them things in the way Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala swam na the Jannah. He say dakhaltul Jannah. He say فإذا أنا بالرميصاء امرأة أبي طلحة. He say I enter na Jannah. I meet one woman, the wife bin Sabi, then they call her Rumaysa. This Rumaysa, now the wife of one of the Sahaba, where then they call Abi Talha. This woman, he been so the obey Iman, he been so serve Iman. Take implement please with them. Rasul say when I go na Jannah, he say I see this woman inside the Abu Talha, a wife. He say also in not up the, he say was sami'tu khashafa. He say I read noise of sporting. The waka somebody in shoes. Fakultu nati asiya Jibril man hada. Udana this posi way the waka why they read the noise of in shoes. Na in Jibril say hada Bilal. Isi na Bilal su. Isi na in the waka. Na in make one time when Rasul alayhi salatu wasalam come, he tell Bilal, isi ya Bilal inni sami'tu khashkhashatan alayka fil jannah. Isi Bilal isa yeriyu sus in noise na the Jannah. Isi fa akhbirni bi arja amalin ta'amalu. Isi tell me what enough some of the best work them way they do we qualify you for that. You see, Rasul, I not believe say I get big tiwa they do for Allah. The only tiwa I know on myself is say anytime we me abolition well I the renew am. And anytime we renew am, I go must pray 2 rakah before I go. And I go just left and so. Then the Prophet say exactly this. Now one of the things them we qualify you Bilal for le yudina al-jannah. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam I say wa ra'aytu qasran bi fina'ihi jariyah. You see, I see one fine palace, one fine story house. You see, now within the compound, I see one woman tin up in the house. You see, فَقُلْتُ لِمَنْ هَذَا يَا Jibril. I ask Jibril, I see that palace with that woman tin up near, so now what I get them? Now in Jibril say, هَذَا لِعُمَرْ. You see, now Umar ibn al-Khattab, now in gets this. The Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam say, you see, فَأَرَدْتُ أَنْ أَدْخُلَهُ فَأَنْظُرَ إِلَيْهِ. You see, I be one enter at the house, let go see how it look like. You see, walakin dhakartu ghayrata Umar. You see, I remember Umar in jealousy, na man with the jealous, better one. When Rasul tell Umar, you see, Ya Rasulallah, bi abi anta wa ummi, na you are go jealous? Salawatullahi wa salamu alayhi. Now some of the things this way Allah showed to Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam isi thumma ra'aytu malikan khazinan nar. Isi asi Malik, the one na the boss for the caretaker them to the Jahannam. Isi asiyan, isi walakin ra'aytuhu abisan. Isi asi if round in face, no smile, no dip and no laugh. In face strong. Isi na in Jibril say, isi innahu lam yadhak mundhu khuliqatin nar. You see that man there, you see from the tail where they make Jahannama, you see no laugh again. You see the trouble and Nambara and Dombolo and punishment we you see inside. They make this man from that day, he not smile, he not laugh. Now in face, now actual face you see so. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam Sida Malik. Where the kafri then get for call tomorrow, wanada ya Maliku liyaqdi alayna rabbuka qala innakum makithuna laqad ji'nakum bil haqqi walakinna aktharakum lil haqqi karihun. Then get for call the Malik, the boss, the kafri them. Then say tell Allah take we life now, kill we rest. Then say after 40 years, now they answer them. You say innakum makithun. Now we know they follow Allah take una life, we no go continue for punish. Rasul see him, but we see him no smiling, no laugh. Another narration, Rasul give salam. He answered the salam. But we them pass small. Now he tell Jibril, you see all the one they was, you see them smile to me past this. You see, you see this na Malik. Then they take care of the fire. You see, from they make the fire, you see him, you see no laugh one day. You see, if he been the laugh or smile, you see not to you for been doing. Beaucoup thing they get for say. Beaucoup thing in other words, where the Prophet say, لَقَدْ رَأَى مِنْ آيَاتِ رَبِّهِ الْكُبْرَى. Inside this journey, Rasul see the punishment of people that within the bamboo. How he see them? Then inside this journey, Rasul see people them waiting, they take trust, they know they return them, how then they. Inside this journey, Rasul see people them waiting, they talk careless talk, they regret, how to not in case. Inside this journey, the Prophet see people them waiting, they eat off her money, what in not in case. Inside this journey, Rasul see people them waiting, they feed riba, this interest, what in not in case. Inside this journey, the Prophet see woman them waiting, they go door with another man them, then go take belly, then can't face am to the man, then say na the man na imbonam. They go take other picking face am to a man. Inside this journey, Rasul see the people them waiting, they do jihad fi sabilillah, waiting at them payment. Inside this journey, the Prophet Allah saw and people them waiting, know they pray salah. As they call salah no more, he draw the blanket, he cover and head, waiting at them punishment. Inside this journey, Rasul see the people them waiting, know they pay zakat, waiting Allah keep for them. Inside this journey, Rasul see them woman them waiting, they do commercial dealing, na in no more than they pan, waiting at their young face. Inside this journey, Rasul see people them waiting, they backbite people them, waiting Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep for them. Inside this journey, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, you see people them waiting, they sit on a road and cut road upon people them waiting at them punishment. Inside this journey, the Prophet alayhi salatu wasallam, you see people them waiting, they talk waiting, they know they do. Then inside this journey, Rasul see people them waiting, they set fire, khutaba ul fitna, waiting at their own punishment. If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make them easy for we meet again to another Sunday we go able to tell with people them some of the punishment we Allah satellite for in Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. What in the type of punishment where the Prophet see, we can tell in people in Makkah, where Allah been promised and say this journey li noriyaka min ayati rabbihil kubra. You say laqad ra'a min ayati rabbihil kubra.